Today we're going to be doing the Baby Lock Zeal, which is a manual machine. Great for a beginner that wants to start out. It's got a few extra stitches in some machines. Lightweight, great class machine. So let's start by threading it. So we're going to go through our thread spool. We're going to come over here to this arrow. We're going to come around here, come down to this. See our little number 2 there arrow, come up around to here. Make sure our take-up lever is up. Go around the take-up lever, come down, there's number 4. Come through the guide into the needle. Okay, so now we're ready to wind the bobbin. So we're going to go to our thread spool, and we're going to come from there. We're going to come around here and make sure this is seated in here in this little disc. We're going to come over here, we're going to wind around our bobbin and push this way. Now this machine, we have to pull out the wheel, and then we step on our pedal and it'll wind and it'll kick off when it's full. This is also a safety factor if you have kids. You pull this out and the machine is still on, you're doing something, they hit that foot pedal, it's not going to sew. So we're going to put our post back, put our wheel in, and we're ready to sew. Alright, so this is our stitch selector. This is A and B, which is our straight stitch, right over here. So right now it's in the center on B. And then, so we want to change it. This is our changing up here. If we go this way, then our stitch moves to the far left. And if we go, so you can kind of control where you want to go. Then you go to 5, it goes to the center of our presser foot, which is right there in that little guide right there. It also does a zigzag, which is C. And it does all these stitches, you just need to dial. And it's got a 1-step buttonhole. So we just go back here. We would just dial our buttonhole. And then put the buttonhole foot on and it will do your buttonhole for you. So let's go back. So we're at A. We're going to go back. This is our stitch length. Most time you're going to sew, when you're quilting or doing regular sewing, you're going to sew at 2.5, which is right here. If you want to do a basting stitch, then you're going to go to the longest stitch it makes. So we'll show you each of those. So first of all, we're just going to do a regular straight stitch. So we're going to put it under our foot. We're going to put our foot down. And we're going to sew. Okay, so now, and make sure when you change your dials, your needle is up, because otherwise you have a chance of breaking it. So now we're going to go to number 4 here. And we'll see how long the stitch is now. Okay, make sure our needle's up. Remember, turn it towards you. Put our foot up. Okay, there's our needle cutter. Alright, so here is our difference. There's our big stitch. This is our big stitches here. It's kind of hard to see, and then this is our normal stitches. So it goes from big to small. So now we want to do a zigzag, so we make sure that our needle is up, our foot's up, and our zigzag is C. So we're going to go here to C. And if we go to about 2.5, that's going to be a normal zigzag. Oops, put down. And we want smaller, we come over here to 1. Okay, make sure our foot's up. So what that actually does, it makes it closer together. So when we had it over here on the 4, that made it further apart, and this made it closer. So if we want to make it smaller, so let's say we like it on the 2. We like that size of zigzag, but we don't want it quite that wide. So then we can take and adjust this over, and that is going to make it so that our foot, oops, I didn't sew. Oh, and my needle came unthreaded. Alright, so we're going to thread our needle again here. So we're going to go around here, down here, take up lever up, come up to there, come down to here, come to our guide, get that goes in there. Okay. And then we have a needle threader here, so we're going to come up around this, like this, whoops, come up like this, Oops. I don't do well with needle threaders, so we're just going to do it the old way. So, alright, so I'm just going to put this right there. And I might put some in. So usually I put the foot down, gives you a little bit more room to work with your needle.
Well, that's weird. He does won't stay down.
Okay, so they do make really cool needle threaders also that you don't want to use ones on the machine. Alright, so we are once again threaded. We will try our zigzag again. So, okay. So let's go ahead and go right here. Okay, remember when you take it out, needle up, foot up. And so see that changed then how close and stuff it was. So we've gone from the big here to here. So you would use this to adjust and this to adjust your zigzag. So you have quite a few different options with that. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple, easy machine to use. Everything's right there in front of you. If you have any questions, just give us a call. We're glad to help you. Thanks and have a good day.